Hi, what's this? What's this background? I'm not in England. I'm in Austria for a family thing and I'm very ill. So I was obviously not gonna make a video. But then the news broke that they're making a live action Avatar: The Last Airbender series on Netflix. That's kind of a big deal. So like I just, took a couple of pills just to kind of, get myself to a point where I can sit in front of a camera and just rant about this because I have so many opinions. Welcome back to Neverland, where I haven't talked about this a lot on this channel, but I'm like a huge Avatar the last Airbender, Avatar the Last Airbender fan. It's easily my favorite show ever. It's probably my favorite show ever. It's probably the best show that has ever been created ever. Like, that's it. It's just the best. I love other shows. I love Disney's The Weekenders. I love The Office, which is not for kids, but there's a couple of great shows around. But Avatar: The Last Airbender is the best show that has ever existed. That's it. I'm not one for fantasy, which is funny because I love Harry Potter so much, but they're very similar in this regard. I'm not one for fantasy, but Avatar is just different. Avatar has characters that are so complex. The storylines are really sophisticated and exciting, and they've got you at the edge of your seat, but at the same time they give you enough room to breathe, to understand these characters and live with them and just have fun with them. And obviously the animation is so good, and the music is beautiful, and it's actually also pretty feminist. It's just perfect. It's just the perfect thing that's just kind of out there for all of us to enjoy, and just, that wasn't prolonged forever in its original run, and it's just here for us to love, it's just perfect. So you'd think that I'd be over the moon over the news that Netflix, together with Nickelodeon, are partnering up to create a live action series with the original creators, Brian Konietzko and Mike DiMartino. You'd think I'd be so happy about this. Not really. I mean, it's been 10 years since the original series ended. It was 2008. That's nothing. 10 years is nothing. We were all there to see it. I remember I was in this room. This used to be my old room, and I was in this room. It was 2008. It was summer. I'd just come home from a holiday, so I was not actually here to watch the finale. Of course I couldn't have watched the finale legally at all because it was in Austria and it wasn't going to be out in Austria for another, a year or whatever. So I went on the internet trying to find a stream. We'd driven all throughout the night, and it was 5 in the morning and we got home and it was like, I have to watch this. So I watched the finale and I cried and I watched it again and I cried and watched it again and I cried. It's very, very dear to my heart. I mean, it's dear to all of our hearts, 10 years isn't long ago. A lot of us were around for this, and if you weren't, you probably have seen it in reruns, also connected to Korra. I mean, Korra really isn't long ago at all. The comics are out, they just announced tie-in novels, it's a whole thing, it's a whole franchise almost, essentially. So why do we need a remake of the thing that just was literally just created 10 years ago? Why are we already making a remake? And then for television, essentially, in the same sphere, it was made for television, and now it's gonna be made within the kind of the exact same format, just 10 years later, and it kind of makes you wonder, how are they gonna do that? Because either they just recreated the exact same way, why? Because it was perfect, and so that, or they're gonna change things, why? Because it was perfect. I mean, the thing about the original Avatar is that nothing needs to be changed. It was perfect as it was, I mean, what is it? At what point would you have to change something because it wasn't there yet, they couldn't reach the highest quality? No, it is there. It's there. Every episode, it's just there. The creators said they would be able to delve deeper into certain topics now. But the thing is, they've delved pretty deep already, and look, I understand that I've worked in animation. I know there's always TV executives who kind of want something changed or have certain wishes for certain characters or storylines. And if you're a writer or a creator or any kind of creative, that gets frustrating. You kind of, you know, you have your vision, and when someone melds with it, it's annoying. But at the same time, TV executives are here for a reason. They have good insight into target audience, into lots of things that creatives do not have insights into. So it's usually good, not always, but often it's good to have that input, because it makes the show a whole, and the way that the input comes in is often in a very healthy way, you know? And in the specific case of Avatar, it worked perfectly, and it's perfect. The amount of times that I've said the word perfect is insane, but it's very appropriate because it's perfect. And some of you might just be like, oh, not another person who's not into reboots and remakes. I am the opposite of that. I am on board with a series of unfortunate events on Netflix, and I think Cursed Child is great. I mean, I'm the #1 defender, and I'm the only one in the Harry Potter franchise, sometimes I feel like, who is. But I know why it exists. I know why it's there. It's there to reach a wider audience, and, you know, just kind of continue this story, this huge important story that so many people love. And it has its audience and so many people love it. So I would be the first one who like, yay, kind of new Avatar stuff. And I was with Korra, I was with the comics, I am with the novels. But to touch this sacred, perfect thing, and just 10 years later, and just kind of remake it? What is it that they couldn't do that they want to do now? And probably my biggest issue with this is, of course, the one change that they are making is that they're going from animation to live action. Now, I love animation. I live and breathe animation. I want to work in animation. I am working in animation. It's everything I am. So to take this perfect thing that was animated and be like, well, you couldn't really, you know, let's make it live action, let's make it a real thing, is not super cool. I'm not super psyched about that. And when the right ingredients come together, which is great story, great characters, beautiful art, amazing music, it just, this beautiful thing gets created for everyone to enjoy, for everyone. Even if it's originally targeted at children, that doesn't mean that adults cannot watch it because it's cursed or poisoned. So we're at this point where people are like, ugh, no one is gonna watch Avatar if it's animated. The story is wasted on the medium of animation. Let's do it in live action so people actually watch it. And that's just kind of sad because it was perfect already. I mean, why wouldn't you just promote it more? Look, I understand that it's too late. I understand they're gonna reach more people with live action. I understand all of this on a rational level. But on a creative, personal level, this is an insult, because what this means is that the original Avatar in its animated form was not good enough, and now we're making it good because it's live action, and that is just wrong and mean and ugh. Look, I'm Avatar trash. I'm happy to see great casting opportunities for people of colour, which is gonna be, I can't wait to not see a single white person in the show. Can't wait, because that is the one thing they have already promised us. So all of that is obviously great, and I will watch it. I will watch the hell out of it, and I will probably review every single episode and just go, you know, bonkers. But I feel like this is just another stab at animation and children's entertainment, and I don't think it's necessary. And as someone working in both of these fields, I'm just sad. I'm just so angry. I'm like, I needed to rant. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think about this whole thing. Obviously we don't know enough yet to judge the actual show, but I will definitely continue to talk about this. As always, you can like this video if you liked it, you can subscribe if you want to see more of me in children's entertainment, you can follow me on Twitter or on Tumblr for regular updates on my videos and children's media in general, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!